How Europe closed a 40-year gap in just 5 years. I spent 4 years coaching youth club soccer in the United States, and those years taught me one thing. Our player development system is broken. It's backwards. It's greedy. And our pay-to-play model is a massive reason why the U.S. men's national team has struggled for decades. But here's the counter-argument I always hear. If the system is so flawed, why have the U.S. women been so dominant? And there's no debate. They have been dominant. For 2 straight decades, the U.S. women's national team never fell below second in FIFA's world rankings. They spent more time ranked number 1 than not. That's an incredible achievement for any sport in America. But their success comes down to 2 main factors: culture and competition. The cultural advantage. In 1972, Title IX became law, requiring equal athletic opportunities for girls. Public schools across America suddenly needed girls' sports teams, and the easiest, cheapest sport to offer, soccer. It didn't take long before soccer became the girls' sport in the United States. Meanwhile, boys gravitated to American football, basketball, and baseball. Culturally, soccer became for girls in America, something unheard of in the rest of the world, where women's soccer was often discouraged or outright banned. In England, the birthplace of soccer, women weren't even allowed to play on official pitches until the 1970s. The first Women's World Cup didn't happen until 1991, and back then, only a handful of countries took it seriously: the US, Norway, Sweden, Germany, Denmark, and that was about it. When the field is that small, it's a lot easier to dominate. The competition problem. Through the 90s and early 2000s, the US thrived because there simply weren't many strong women's teams around the world. Even unusual cases like North Korea, yes, North Korea, managed to become competitive by using women's soccer as a propaganda tool. But the real shift started in the late 2010s. After the 2015 Women's World Cup, European countries, especially England, France, Spain, and Italy, finally started pouring money into the women's game. Massive clubs like PSG, Lyon, Barcelona, Juventus, and even Real Madrid, who didn't form a women's team until 2020, began investing heavily in women's programs. They gave female players access to the same world-class youth academies that developed legends like Messi, Iniesta, and Xavi. The results came fast. Since then, no American player has made the women's Ballon d'Or podium. Most top players now come from European clubs, especially Barcelona. In the 2023 Women's World Cup, 5 of the final 8 teams were European, compared to just 3 in 2015. It's not that the US is worse, it's that Europe has caught up and passed us. The system that's holding us back. The US still runs the National Women's Soccer League as a closed league. No promotion, no relegation. A club can be terrible year after year.